Hey, Capt here, preacher at large, teaching the word, inspiring, 3 minutes at a time. Hey, this morning I was in Isaiah, and this is Isaiah prophesying to the nation of Israel. And this is before the fall of Jerusalem, and he's given them a prophecy about what's going to happen in the future. Now he paints this picture to them of a vineyard, and he says, the master has built this vineyard. He's put up walls, he's tilled the ground, he's done everything he could possibly think of to do to make these the best grapes in the world. And when the fruit was bore, they were rotten. Couldn't do anything with it. And he's making the equation of the nation of Israel as the vineyard, and the fruit as the people of Israel, and that this fruit that grew up in this vineyard that was prepared by the master grew up rotten and good for nothing. And he basically says, well, what am I supposed to do with this vineyard that I've done everything I know to do, but it only produces bad fruit? And he says, I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to burn it to the ground. So he's given Israel a warning that their destruction is soon to come. But there's a few things in that verse that we need to realize. So let's make the equation here that, okay, Israel can also be equated as the church, right? And I've been on a roll lately about doing the work of the Lord, doing the things of God. And people that don't think they have to do anything for God or they can do whatever they want, that's not the God that I serve. And here, because they didn't do what God expected them to do, and they didn't live righteously, and they didn't think on the things of the Lord, here's what they were thinking on. And let's see if it reminds you of anything that's going on today. And I'm just going to name a few of them in here. This is all in Isaiah 5. This is in verse 11. It says, woe to those that rise early in the morning to follow intoxicating drink, who continue till night until wine inflames them. So they'll chase after the wine, he says right after that, but they won't seek after the Lord. It's funny how you'll seek after your vices, but you won't seek after the word of the Lord and to draw close to the Lord. He also goes on a rampage, and he says, woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Yeah, changing everything up. Yeah, that's happening a lot today. Right now, they're just celebrating open sin, and they're calling it good. And the last thing I'll leave you with is, who justify the wicked for a bribe and take away justice from the righteous man. We see this all the time. The rich and the powerful can do whatever they want. They don't seem to be held accountable as of yet. And so we see everything that has transpired in the nation of Israel in like 500 BC is happening right now again. So take warning, America. Take warning, Christians. Right? That we need to love God and run to God and do his work and do his will. Now, get your face in the Bible.